Brooklyn. Let's talk raw, friends. Okay, so before you guys go, the goal of this is to get to the meat, okay? So stick around long enough so I can tell you the meat, the list of the 5 and the 3, okay? It's really important because manifestation is something that I think I've not put out there is how serious it is to me and what it's doing in my life. So please stick around long enough to see what I'm talking about. I put a lot of spontaneous videos up, and maybe that's not, I'm not a good planner. So maybe that I'm not coming across like, you know, there's no real P.H.D in manifestation. You can write a book, but there are ways you can snap and make things happen. So stick around for those. All right, I love you guys. Ciao. Oh, wait, stick around. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the things that you guys have done by emailing, pressing like. How are you, RawFam, if you've been here before? So let's talk about this manifestation thing that I've really gotten into and I really wanted to start talking about more on my channel. So I've gotten a lot of emails because this might be my 4th video on it. Emails that I've been, replying to. Am I certified? Not yet, working on it. If that's even a thing, and I'm looking into that. But what it means to me, because I believe naturally I'm an encourager, naturally, like, I encourage my husband's career, I encourage my children, like I just naturally don't mind sort of, I've done a lot of things in my life, but I never have been a finisher. Manifestation for me was to come on here and be encouraging to y'all and to y'all and to kind of show you guys where someone who struggled with depression and anxiety and not feeling enough, and maybe that's why I didn't achieve some dreams I had, because I didn't feel good enough, or I didn't feel like I could live up to my husband's expectations. I actually didn't mean to have his jersey in the background. I really didn't, because that pink is terrible. I had 3 girls before this little boy down here. So let's actually, let's not make that the focal, because that really makes the video look stupid. Sorry. I didn't really mean to do that, because that pink is just really annoying. Let me manifest some white paint on there. And that's not how manifestation works, okay? No, so I was like thinking about how I've been doing my videos on it, and thank you for those that have watched it. And I've had an average of a pretty good amount of time of watching, average of like 5 and 6 minutes, and that's like really awesome. So thanks for doing that, because I don't always have, I don't write out a plan or whatever when I do videos. It just sort of comes to me and I want to come talk to you. I really do talk raw when I'm talking to you guys. That's like really where I'm coming from, the heart, in that moment. I'm in the moment. So in this moment, when I talk about, so laws of attraction started, what was the secret? Attracting in your mind, but you also have to really feel that you deserve those things. And and my daughter does this when she's like, really means it. But you have to feel that you deserve those things, and you do have to take action. So, when you talk about manifestation, you have to manifest and focus, right? So you have to have focus to be healthy. But there's more that I want to do with my writing. So I have to feel like I have that focus and that motivation. I have to feel like I'm worth getting that far in where I want to go. So I have to feel that and live that. And it could take years. It could take months. You could be tomorrow. I could get a call next week. So that's where I look for the synchronicities. If you see me hashtag synchronicity, what that means is you're looking for signs that you're in the right direction, and you can ask for them. You can ask your higher power. To me, that's God, Jesus. You can ask to show me if I'm in the right direction. Sometimes I ask for a green light when it's red, and I'm like, oh, okay. That's fun too. But I mean, really, journal and see where it takes you, and then read it a couple days later and be like, oh, a couple of those things has happened. So you'll kind of realize it as you go. I started in this path actually while my daughter was sick with cancer. Okay, I was like, no, she's gonna make it. We're gonna get through this. I'm staying strong. There's no doubt about it. She's gonna make it. I manifested it. I kept a smile on my face for her through chemo. The only time we had a complete breakdown is when she lost her hair during chemotherapy. That's when I lost it with her, and when I could not manifest that strength, I broke down with her. It was really a tough moment. But that's when it started for me. And I realized if I could get through that, this hair's driving me nuts. I'm sorry. Can I manifest it to stay? No, that's not how manifestation works. So if I could get through that, I could get through anything, right? Then my son was born, and she's cancer free now for since in July. And then my son was born. And I had a difference between post my daughter having cancer, depression, and post-baby depression. Luckily, I was on Wellbutrin, started 6 weeks. I'll just be honest. I started 6 weeks before he was born, so I could protect myself and protect others. But I still had some postpartum issues. So I'll call them frustrations, because thank God the Wellbutrin did help me sort of get out of it quickly. I felt myself going down without. I know there's other ways besides Wellbutrin, and I wish I was more versed or educated in that way, and not just choosing pharmaceuticals. So I'm working on that. So when people kind of message me, but you're on Wellbutrin, like that's kind of against the laws of attraction. I'm tapering off, and I agree that you should do this wholeheartedly, mindfully. You should. And so I'm not perfect at it. Like I said, I don't have a P.H.D. in it, but I know that I started this channel. Well, don't go to the very beginning. It's kind of batty, but I had a goal. I called it Let's Talk Raw, and I believe it was a manifestation 2 years ago, you know what I mean? Or a year and a half ago, whenever it was. I believe it was a manifestation, because I wasn't really sure why I called it Let's Talk Raw, because I wasn't really talking totally raw all the time. I was doing beauty stuff, and then I was doing this. I was doing family stuff. I was kind of all over the place, right? I didn't really have where I was. I hope people have stuck around this long, because I kind of get into it later in my videos, kind of jumpstart. But I wasn't sure I was going with that. So that's a synchronicity sign. So I look back and I'm like, wow, I didn't name my channel Let's Talk Raw. The universe did. Because now I'm really getting into who I am and what I want out of life, and that I want to manifest to, do certain things, and I have goals, and I want to get there. And I needed not just Jesus and my form of higher power. I needed the laws of attraction. I needed mindfulness. I needed a synchronicity, not just that, but a list, which manifestation, you need to focus. You need to constantly think positively, which is hard. So you got to throw away the negativity. You've got to put action into it. I mean, there is rules of manifestation, not just laws, of attraction. You can't just boom and it happens, but you can't boom, get out of bed, boom, go for a walk, boom, start a YouTube channel, boom. You can do things quickly that will catapult you toward your manifestation goals, your long-term goals. So you can snap and make things happen. So example, talking to a friend at pizzeria, me and Shallon were, you should go to see Shallon Lester. We've done a collab together. There's a video below. Check it out. There's two, I believe, part 1 and part 2, maybe 3. I don't know. We talked for 2 hours, but she was here for a couple of days and we spent a lot of time together. We talked to a friend of mine at a pizzeria, and he was like, how did you guys start your YouTube channel? And I was like, you just start, like you're all over the place, Shallon was on YouTube for 7 years before she became Shallon, but she was also the editor of Star Magazine. She was also doing a million other things. So it takes time, right? But during that time, you're going to mess up and you're going to look weird, and it's all going to be weird, and you're not going to have that many subscribers, and you're not going to have that many views, and sometimes more videos. Like my manifestation video from yesterday, I woke up this morning with only like 20 something views, and I was like, ugh. Usually I get closer to 500 by now, but it's not always going to work that way, right? It's just not. but you gotta let it flow. I've been stuck between 1,000 and I've had up to 16,000 views, 18,000 views, but I'm stuck in between 1 to 4. That's kind of where I'm stuck. So I gotta figure out how to manifest getting out there. So I'm trying to figure that out, and my laws of attraction are putting it out in the universe, praying, journaling, reaching out. I'm really lucky to have met Shallon and met people that are teaching me things, having a manager and teaching me about, and Shallon teaching me about, how to hashtag and how to really do it right. Because there is an algorithm, there is a way to do things, there is a certain way to do things. So you need to take that action. So I don't want to make it seem like it's just like, boom, it's all great and happy. No, I have to take the action. And coming on here to YouTube and talking to you guys, not knowing how many views I'm going to get, not knowing if you guys are going to push like, not knowing if you're going to subscribe, which please do, that's not easy. And so I just want to make that clear that it's not just boom, okay? But you can get up and go for a walk, start a YouTube channel. I don't know what your dreams are, but you can take those steps and check off that list. Gabrielle Bernstein had something really cool, and I'm talking quickly because people get bored. I don't want to waste anybody's time. Gabrielle Bernstein said, make a list of 5 things. Don't go to the next thing till you finish the first thing. So for me this morning, it was do some action, like, get up and do stuff. So I can check that off my list. I haven't gone for my walk yet today, so I can't check that off my list. So after this, I'm going for my walk. Then I've had 2 things off my list, okay? Because I wanted to do a part 2, because I realized I really hadn't dug deep enough for you guys. Honestly, I'm going to stop here because not many people watch this far into my videos. I'll just be honest. So I'm going to stop. I love you guys, but I really want to focus on this, and I want to learn more about it and grow and grow and grow. And I want to be somebody you can come to and get encouragement. And if you're feeling down, to encourage you, that is who I want to be for you on my channel, because the struggle is real. And I love you guys. My name is Brooklyn, and this is Let's Talk Raw. Subscribe. I would love it. Thank you so much for that. And thank you so much to the ones who already have. Thank you to the ones that will. And thank you for the likes. Thank you for the love. And thank you so much for being understanding. Thank you for emailing. I appreciate it. I love you guys that follow me on Instagram. I really am grateful. And if you have any questions or where I'm getting this information, where I'm learning things, please email me. I'll leave that below. And there's always little widgets and things I leave here and there to remind you guys to say hello, to email, to like, to subscribe. So I hope you don't mind that. That's just kind of what I do. I'm not the best editor, and that's not really my goal on here. So hope you don't mind that either. I really appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Later, skater. What was that? Let me try that again. I'll talk to you soon. Just kidding. Later, skaters.